All right, I think we're live. We are live.
Live. No cussing for what, 30 seconds?
Right, let the clock begin. It doesn't matter. YouTube doesn't like us anyway, but we will get started with this Wednesday bonus live stream here momentarily. Let me make sure, check the audio's levels real quick, and we will get the ball rolling. No, I do not want premium.
It's kind of worth it.
Okay. Audio is working. Audio is up. Give it just a freaking minute or two, and then we will play the intro and get this bonus episode started.
Yes.
Yes. Huh.
What?
Oh, I'm just all right. We were gonna. I say we just play the intro and let this.
Fuck it.
Okay,
What?
we were a minute in. We can say.
Oh
that
yeah,
now.
it was more than 30 seconds.
Let's get What the Fuck Wednesday rolling. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to What the Fuck Wednesday here at Ghost in the Night, where we do a bonus live stream just for the YouTube subscribers, which every now and then I put out on the audio feed. So if you are listening to this on your favorite podcast player, be sure to come over to the YouTube channel and you get to partake in the fun that is What the Fuck Wednesday. Travis, how are we doing tonight?
Fuck you.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
That's what I thought.
I notice you're getting shorter every week.
No, I think it's bottomed out now.
Has it bottomed out?
Yeah, I think either I need to put a cinder block under this chair for my big fat ass, or I need to get a new fucking chair.
Right. If you are viewing on our YouTube channel, be sure to say hi in the chat. We'd like to hear from all of you people.
See, this is the problem. I try to get the fucking microphone away from my face, but with the goddamn chair sinking under the weight that is my tremendous fucking body, it doesn't go any lower unless I go over here. Then I gotta talk super fucking loud.
It's all good.
It's not good. It's bullshit.
It's all good.
Fuck Target and their stupid fucking chairs.
Yes. But
Go
Wednesdays.
to Walmart next time.
Wednesdays is all about you guys in the chat, so be sure to be interactive and say hi. And if you have a question or a topic you want covered, we will cover that.
Like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. If you don't, you're a fucking prick.
Here we go. Like and subscribe.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the graphics we have here. We are a high budget outfit.
Yeah, I feel like we should update those.
Why?
Oh, I feel like we could do better. Oh.
We can't do shit better.
My microphone needs a fucking Blue Chew.
Damn it. Hate when that happens.
Sponsor us.
Limp microphone. So
fucking try a different goddamn angle on this fucking thing. I'm just gonna move around until it works for me.
whatever you have to do to make yourself comfortable.
I mean, I move around a lot is when we do this shit anyway.
For those longtime listeners of the podcast, and especially this What the Fuck Wednesday, see how many times we can say fuck in a podcast, because YouTube hates us anyway, so what difference does it make? We've been doing a lot of catfishing because Phil is a catfish magnet on Instagram.
I think they're fake.
Oh, they're all fake. They're all.
I'm starting to think that they're fucking like followers and shit from
no,
Instagram.
No, they want to sell me shit. I've moved into the
sex workers. It's no longer catfish; it's sex workers.
It's more of OnlyFans girls that want buy their videos,
content creators,
pay for a chat, and then also the meetup, which is kind of funny.
Right, like what the fuck? Pay me $75, we'll get a fucking $9 Starbucks coffee, daddy.
Yeah. So I honestly, there's not going to be a lot. I think I got 2 today.
Jesus Christ.
That I have not even responded.
Somebody had to put your ass on like a fucking list or some shit.
I guess.
There's no way. They just keep on rolling in.
So that was
a good voice crack.
We will probably not do a lot of those on that segment on What the Fuck Wednesday anymore, because frankly I'm just bored with it.
It's like I said earlier, if we're gonna keep doing it, we got to get way more hilarious.
I might continue to talk, and if somebody just jumps out at me and is really crazy, maybe we'll talk about. I like the one that got the. I told you this earlier. The one that got the ball rolling on this, the very first, the Catfish Zero, if you will. She contacted me again, but then when I said
Passion Zur,
just as a kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Refresher. She had a phone. She wanted money from me. She was a true catfish. She wanted money to fix her phone. And
got it.
So when she contacted me again, this was what, 6 months ago?
I don't know. I don't know your life.
Hurtful. She reached out to me again, and I pretended I knew exactly who it was because I'm smart like that and have a memory like an elephant. I don't forget shit. But unless I don't want to remember it, then I forget it. I don't care. But I played along like I didn't know who it was, and I said, "Who this?"
Motherfucker, who this on my phone?
And she told me her name. I said, "Oh, yeah, I remember you." And I followed up with the immediate statement, "Did you get your phone fixed?" And funny thing,
did she?
She did not respond after that.
What a fucking douche.
He, she, it did not respond. So there will not be a lot of catfish talk on the What the Fuck Wednesdays.
If we're gonna do it, like I said, we have to be way funnier. You have to roll with what I tell you to sell them. Let's be real. I'm the funny one.
Well, I'm the good-looking one. You're the funny one. So that's a fair trade-off.
We'll go with that.
There's no going with that. That's the way it is.
We're going to continue to go with that because I don't feel like cleaning up a mess.
Don't break out. I'll break out the salt and pepper. Take off the hat. Get salt. I got that old man salt and pepper. I'm big with the women that have daddy issues, okay?
Yeah.
So if...
What, the salt and pepper, the hair?
Salt and pepper. And there's this salt down here. Hair upstairs is a little salt and pepper.
There's hair?
Fuck you. Anyway, so like I said, not a lot of catfish talk unless it's something that really...
Does everybody like my new fancy pretty phone case?
Yes.
I like it. It makes me happy. Fuck!
Let's cover a topic here. Did you hear anything more about the DART mission we talked about?
I
didn't hear what the results were.
Yeah, I feel like there were fucking none.
And I recorded it, but I forgot to watch it.
They did find a tooth belonging to a close relative of humans that was 1.8 million years old.
Now, how far... this is your...
As far as I know, I believe the oldest known human Homo sapien remains are like 233,000 years old, give or take.
Everybody should follow Jessica's lead. She said hi in the chat. Thank you,
yeah,
Jessica.
you limey fucks.
There's more of you listening than Jessica. I know.
Barely.
It tells me right there.
Barely.
Well, you know.
Like and share. God
but
damn it. Make us famous. We love you.
I kind of... If there's no big result on that DART mission where they threw a golf cart at a freaking asteroid,
yeah,
that was money well spent by NASA.
Especially because, like, how fast was the golf cart-sized mass going? I need to know that.
Well,
because you have to have a like you don't have to have like a super massive amount of inertia, but like it would have to be a decent amount.
Let's see here.
Because like it is in space. It's not like there's drag or interference going on, but you would in fact need to have a pretty massive propulsion on a thing that size. And that's the other thing. Was it the size of a golf cart roughly, or the weight of a golf cart?
Size. Let's see if we can find any. Let's see here. What was the result of the DART mission? Let's click that. What does it say?
NASA's DART mission double asteroid redirection test has successfully impacted the target asteroid. This successful impact took place at 2314 UTC on the 26th of September. Scientists at the Johns Hopkins Applied Physics Laboratory, or the APL.
Oh, let me click on it.
Yes, because that was almost over.
Oh,
that was boring. We value your privacy. Suck my balls.
Bite me.
Okay, down. Okay. Successful impact of 23. Blah, 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 blah. View, blah, blah, blah. Keep going. Course of an asteroid, blah, blah, blah. Keep going. This marks the first time the asteroid has been deflected through impact by a space. But was it in fact target asteroid was actually an asteroid moonlet called Dimorphos, measuring 160 meters in diameter. So that's not that big. Dimorphos orbits a 780-meter asteroid called Didymos. Following the successful impact, the DART mission team will now observe blah blah blah. Thought the DART will have shortened dimorphism's orbit. How many fucking names does this goddamn thing have?
Well, see, it
dimorphism's orbit by about 1%, which would amount to a difference of about around 10 minutes. So they're not going for an actual.
They just wanted to see if they could actually move.
So they're not at. See, but that's my that changes things for me. So they're not. They're trying to redirect or change the orbital movement of something, not the trajectory. It is the trajectory, but it's orbiting around something.
Right.
So how much fucking knowledge can we gain from that?
Would
you not? I mean, granted, I'm sure it would be leaps and bounds more difficult to find something that is floating freely through space without an orbital pull on it or a gravitational pull on it and hit it. But is that not how what you would have to do to find the fucking numbers and the analysis that they want to find?
You would think, but
I love sounding like a fucking asshole all day and saying fuck, shit, ass, bitch, and tits all the time, and like actually not being a fucking idiot.
I just want to know who named these motherfuckers.
Well, dimorphism is a word. Dimorphism is a thing.
What is it? What?
Dimorphism is
sounds like a
like there's like
a Swedish sex act.
Well, like there's sexual dimorphism within the world. I'll get the actual Webster dictionary definition for you.
Right.
Well, the fastest dog competition happened last week.
Sweet. I will say this about this DART mission. They had a camera mounted on the front of this golf. Oh, go ahead.
The term dimorphism denotes a trait that occurs in two distinct forms of morphs within a given species.
What the fuck's a morph?
And traits that differ consistently between males and females are sexual dimorphisms. Sexually dimorphic traits may differ so radically between sexes that they can be reliably used to differentiate males and females. So it's just individuality between. Well, the sexual dimorphism is just individuality between the sexes. It's just a difference, basically. It is when two things are of the same thing, but they are different.
Okay. So
much like a locality, like animals have localities.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like an eastern diamondback rattlesnake and fucking Flagstaff will look different than one in Phoenix,
right?
Just because of the environment. That's dimorphism.
Okay.
And apparently there's a fucking asteroid called dimorphism. But it has fucking 4 names. I read like 3 different fucking names in that one goddamn paragraph.
Sounds like dimorphism or whatever they named that.
It's a little on the nose.
Orbiting another asteroid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Didymism, which P. Diddy probably named that one.
Yes.
So
Doduo from Pokemon.
So apparently, I'm all for... that's what I want to say. I will say this. One interesting thing about the coverage that I saw, they had a camera on the front of the golf cart. They slung at it.
Amazing.
And there was some pretty cool pictures from what I saw. Like I said, I didn't really review all of it.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, now that... Remember Monday when we did the regular episode, I said my fear is they're going to hit this thing, move its trajectory, and it's going to bang into something else and come hurtling toward us.
Yeah.
Which this was not coming anywhere near us. This was not a near or...
You would hope that they think that eventuality through.
You would think. Now with this revelation that it is orbiting another asteroid, what if they caused a collision, then sent both of them hurtling toward us? Chalupa? Dog on the show. No, so I think that's freaking... It's interesting, but a colossal waste of fucking money. She said, get out.
So cute.
She said, get out.
She's so cute.
I'll take the mic, bitch.
Her so cute.
No,
her breath smells like shit, but her so cute.
Well, if you sit and licked your ass all day, it'd smell like shit, too.
Oh, teeth are fucking falling out, the old bitch. Say, I'm an old bitch. Say, old bitch? Yeah, old bitch. Now everybody knows what the fucking chalupa cobbler looks like.
Yes. So, I don't know.
Old bitch.
So, I don't know. It's interesting. It's space. It's interesting, but I haven't heard much of the space is fake people calling bullshit on this yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's coming. I'm sure Eddie Bravo will do a fucking video or something on it.
I don't know, but you know how many clips we got from this just to fucking get people to look at our shit? Because dog. She fits so perfectly right here.
Yeah.
I think we should give her like a little bed right on the end of the table. Get rid of the on-air sign, and we'll just have Chalupa. Or like I said, we just fucking put her. We put her in a cage that's so small she can barely move in it, and we just don't let people see it. And then we have a Chalupa cam. Every once in a while, cut the camera, hit her with the fucking cattle prod, get her to fucking do something cool.
Dance, bitch, dance.
Hey, your baby.
All right.
Hey, your baby.
Yep, but I don't know. I'm kind of curious. We got to get onto. We got to do some more paranormal topics. We've been lacking in paranormal topics here lately.
Some of them are just so fucking like detail barren.
Yes, but we got to we haven't done a good demon or exorcism topic in a while.
I got a couple in mind we could do.
I mean, we've hit some. We've been true crime heavy and kind of government shit here lately, so maybe we got to get back to the ghost part of Ghost in the Night, or at least go to the more paranormal side of the shit. So that will be upcoming.
Trying to be really careful so she doesn't scream. Wow. She doesn't bark. She can't bark.
The dog has never barked.
She just.
She's a freaking gremlin.
She really is.
Don't get her wet.
That's your fucking area of expertise.
That's never been a problem for you getting something wet. So
all right, she's probably gonna scream when I put her down. She's in a pretty precarious position for a dog that like wants attention but doesn't like to be touched or picked up.
She's a needy bitch. What can I say?
She's indecisive. Hey, hey your baby. Yeah. She's like a cat. All right, come on. Don't worry, I'm not going to fucking drop you. No, there you go. Now she's on the bed.
There she goes.
She's happy now. She's like, yeah, fuck you, fatty. I'm out.
No, but I don't know. So anything new in the world for you? I mean, any topics you want to discuss?
Cowboys are 2-1.
Yeah.
Bengals are 1-2.
That's right. Bengals play tomorrow night, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know how it's going to work out for them. They got the Dolphins.
Who knows?
The Dolphins are lighting it up this year. Tua Tagovailoa decided that he wanted to be a good NFL quarterback out of nowhere, apparently. Would you lay the fuck? Thank you. Jesus Christ. You spin my hand right round, right round. And the Eagles are 3-0. We got 14 more weeks. I think they're. I could be wrong, but I think they're actually going to playing 17 games now.
Yes, they got that extra game.
Yeah. So is it 18-week season then?
Too fucking long.
That's not that long.
I'm sorry. I'm getting to where I hate pro football.
Was that 4.5 months?
I hate pro football. I'd rather have Chalupa jack me off with a pair of razor gloves.
Now we're talking about fucking bestiality. Now we're taking a whole ass left turn.
No, but
fucking 18 weeks. Hell yeah, brother. What?
I mean, it's too much because it fucks up my bar going. I don't like going to bars during football season because I have to deal with a bunch of morons.
Well, if you would have come to the bar this past Sunday, you could have fucking got a picture with Icky Woods.
I'm good.
Yeah, he showed up. Nobody knew he was coming.
Well, he doesn't live around here anymore. I think he lives in Springdale, Springfield,
So still not far.
Oh no, just down here. But he used to live right in Liberty Township.
Yeah. But he just popped in.
I dated a girl that lived on his street.
Yeah, fucking, he was there. That was when Solomon Wilcots was there. I'll be honest. I don't think a lot of people knew who he was until we told him.
Solomon Wilcox?
Yeah.
He's more known, honestly, he's more known as a TV
announcer.
Announcer.
He's got a podcast.
Yeah, I mean, he really wasn't that big of a deal as a player.
And plus, I mean, he was on the team when they went to the Super Bowl. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it
been
was
fucking
back.
30-something years.
Yeah, it was.
And he didn't have a touchdown dance that was famous, like old Icky Woods.
Which was the worst touchdown celebration.
I think it was just because there really wasn't any back then.
There were a few. There was what's his name, Billy White Shoes Johnson.
Is he the guy that just like Karen'd in the end zone where he's just like, oh?
No, I think he did the knee thing.
Oh God, the butterfly.
Yeah, or whatever it's called.
Tootsie Roll. I don't fucking know.
Now it's just got carried away.
It is a bit much now.
Act like you've been there.
Like the level of celebration that they have is a bit fucking much.
Yeah, and nobody's an individual. They all copy each other.
Yeah, like the group celebrations. I'm like, dude, just fucking keep it moving.
Yeah,
you bunch of twats.
Yeah. So, but I hate going to a bar during football season because you got to deal with a bunch of morons that played junior high and think they know what the fuck they're doing because they watch ESPN. Because you get a lot of people that like to go, oh, I can't believe we did that. No, fuck you. We didn't do shit.
I do that.
Fuck you too. Then.
What can I say?
Unless you went through 2-a-days in full pads, I don't want to hear the word we.
Well, I mean, unless are actively on that professional football team, it's invalid anyway.
Of course, I never did understand why people got so diehard and live and die with a team. Any team, college, whatever.
That's me.
Doesn't affect me.
Because everybody, like, I love when people who don't know me start talking to me and they're like, oh, you're a Cowboys fan? And then they get the rundown on why I'm a Cowboys fan. And they're like, so who's, like, your backup team? I don't fucking have one. Like, what do you mean? Like, there is whoever's playing against Bill Belichick. Just because I fucking think he's a douche.
Well, he is a douche. But
other than that, it's just like, I like to watch the sport and I like certain players. Other than that, I don't give a fuck.
Like, when I played, I gave a shit. Trust me, I gave a shit. But I never got it why people who aren't a part of the team, they're just a fan of the team, get fucking riled up. It doesn't affect me one way or the other.
You know, it does affect people. Bad decisions. And speaking of football bad decisions, I was talking about this on Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Why the fuck didn't Brett Favre retire the first time? He decided to go play for the Jets and the Vikings, and even though he did some things for those teams, just put a big shit stain on the end of his career. What? Not that he was like the best quarterback of all time or anything.
I don't fault anybody for wanting to keep playing.
Yeah, but there's a point where you got to hang it up.
Well, there's
a point where you got to make a good life choice.
He felt he still had something in the tank, and he wasn't embarrassing.
Well, do something else. Do some other shit. Like fucking what's his dick? Actually, there's two now. Greg Hardy and an old running back, Herschel Walker. Both of them fought fucking MMA.
And Herschel just ran for Senate or something and lost, but that's okay.
I just feel like he just wants to do stuff.
But didn't Greg Hardy get his ass kicked in MMA? I think he won a few, but then the last one, didn't he get his ass?
I don't know. I think he's like, I want to say he's like 50-50 or 500, whatever you want to call it. Ish. Like, I don't think he's awful, but he's so goddamn big. Like, just like Brock Lesnar. Like, don't get me wrong, Brock Lesnar has skills. But, like, yeah, motherfucker, like, I don't give a shit what you weigh in at. You're still probably walking into that thing 30 pounds heavier than any of your opponents.
Well, they have a super heavyweight class, don't they?
Do they now?
I think they do, yeah.
I don't think they did back in the day.
I think they did.
Because remember, he was fighting like Shane Carwin and shit.
Well, Shane Carwin was like 6'7", 3, pushing upper twos.
No.
Carwin.
Oh, well, yeah, but
Carwin
like he wasn't Brock big.
Oh, he was probably too. Brock's not that tall.
But his back is 75
Carwin
feet
was
wide.
Like 250, 260.
He also had bigger hands than Brock.
Yeah. I mean, he
was like the only person in the UFC that had bigger gloves than
Frank
Brock.
Mir wasn't small either.
Nah, he was really tall though. Yeah. Him and fucking that Tim Sylvia dude,
that never made sense to me.
The fact that he was on steroids and he looked the way he did.
Yeah.
Like no, again, I'm not talking shit. Like he was a good fighter and everything.
But he
had a
does
belt.
not look like he'd be a good
not
fighter.
at all.
If you saw him just in street clothes in a bar, outside of his height.
I guess what he was like 6'8".
Yeah. He did not look imposing. No disrespect, like you said, he's a hell of a fighter and a tough son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Rather get his arm broke than
Well, I mean,
tap out.
look at like fucking Tank Abbott back in the day. Just looked like a dude that just jumped out of an 18-wheeler.
But the other guy looked like me, just taller. I look like I've spent more time in the gym than he did.
Like Tim Sylvia?
Yeah, Tim Sylvia.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know what's going on. Tyler's here. What's up, Tyler? Welcome. Glad you could make it.
I think my new screen protector is fucking with me a little bit.
Oh, shit.
And my new phone case. Fancy schmancy.
Tyler just got done eating a Chinese.
What was their name?
God, I love Wednesday.
You know how you name a Chinese child? You throw the silverware drawer down the stairs. Ting kao ping pong xing tu.
You're a racist.
No.
But you're Asian. You can do that. Well, you're Japanese. You're not Chinese.
Well, it's not my fault they have weird names.
You can't. You shouldn't make those jokes.
I mean, those are easier to pronounce than Japanese names.
The thoughts,
at least it's like Shin Tao Ping Ka.
The thoughts,
and then like you get to Japan, it's like, what's his name? Chizuo Matsumoto Harishima Kyoto Nagasaki Suzuki Yamaha Mitsubishi.
The statements made by Travis do not represent the
they
feelings of Ghost in the Night.
Yes, they do.
Or me.
Yes, they do.
So cancel Travis. Don't cancel me.
Fuck him.
But that, speaking of that, I never really
canceling our show.
They can't cancel us. We're uncancelable.
I've thought about it.
Well, they're gonna
just for like a week.
The only thing they can do is just turn us off. But
Would you keep it down over there?
We'll pop
bitch?
up some cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
Why do people make such a big deal of it? Isn't it like flattering?
I think it's mostly when people are making profit from it is what bothers people. But like
it's like
that's just kind of a thing.
Pizza is not Italian. They culturally appropriated that from what was it, Spain?
China, I think.
Or maybe it was China, yeah.
I think it was China.
And they really took that shit over.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's more flattering that somebody loves or enjoys your culture. I would think if somebody,
I've never found myself able to give a fuck about anything like that. Like,
I just don't see why people get all bent out of shape. Like that one girl with the Chinese or Japanese prom dress got canceled because she had it was a prom. She was wearing it to prom.
It was like Moulin Rouge, but spelled different.
No, but it was kind of a Asian type attire.
Well, you're gonna say Oriental, you son of a bitch. Is that really like an offensive word?
I've heard. I didn't think so. Then I dated somebody who
go ahead,
had a child of Asian descent, and she was very offended by it.
She
kept saying that's a rug. I was like, okay, isn't
a what?
Oriental rug?
Oh, what?
But isn't that a rug from Asia?
From the Orient?
Yes. Is the Orient Express?
I don't know.
Racist?
I get a lot of this shit to an extent, but we just live in a world where it's like everyone is looking for a fucking reason to be butthurt.
Everybody wants to be pissed off about something.
Like all the time.
That is what social media has created.
Like, let it go, Karen. I was talking about this fucking last night. We were talking. We were talking about basically this exact same thing about like the Oriental thing and how I'm allowed to say it and it's friendly fire and you can't because it's racist, which I don't actually think. I really don't give a fuck. Like, words are words. I really don't give a shit personally. Like, you're not gonna look at me and be like, you fucking Japanese American piece of shit, and I'm not gonna be like, no, don't say that. Like, I don't give a fuck. But somebody else, a white person actually said this, which is the first time in a while that somebody has said it, that somebody other than that is a white Caucasian person has said this. It's the fucking white people more often than not.
They get pissed?
Yes.
On behalf of somebody
You know
else.
how many fucking white people have gotten racially offended on my behalf in my life? And I'm like, Fuck you, Ted. I don't give a shit. Why do you?
That
Like, you just go look. You just want to be a fucking social justice warrior and feel like you fucking matter.
Well, go back to 2020, when the summer of love, with all the riots and shit. White people were tagged. There was a video, 2 white girls, spray painting the shit, and a woman of color walked up and said, "What the fuck are you doing? This is our neighborhood. Why are you?"
Yeah.
She goes, "We're doing it for you. You ain't
Bitch,
doing
I didn't ask you to do shit.
Exactly.
It's so fucking stupid.
White people we're fucked. We're fucking crazy.
It's so dumb, dude. Like, and I'm not saying like appreciation and love for one another is the human race and shit is dumb, but like
Tyler mentions, did the ramen noodles have an Oriental flavor?
I don't know.
I was not aware of this.
Fucking a Japanese.
Gregor says he thought that flavor still exists.
I'm an Asian American. I don't eat fucking ramen noodles.
So, for any Asian listeners we have out there, is Oriental a derogatory slang word?
I'm gonna
for
Google that
Asians?
shit because granted, I'm not like 100% Japanese or none of that shit, but like I've never heard anybody say that it's offensive or felt that it was offensive.
Gregory makes a point about how sports teams are changing the native. He says First Nation people. I guess that's is that politically correct now?
Yeah,
First
I agree. I think First Nation is the best name you can give them.
The
originals.
I have First Nation blood in me.
There you go. This is from 2009. Oriental rugs, not people.
But isn't the Oriental a region?
Oriental definition and meaning by Merriam-Webster, white person.
Tell me what Miriam thinks about this.
Or situated in the Orient or Eastern. Sometimes offensive, see usage paragraph below. Of, relating to, or coming from Asia and especially Eastern Asia. Of, relating to, or constituting the biogeographic region that includes Asia, south and southeast of the Himalayas, and the Malay archipelago west of Wallace's Line. Of superior grade, luster, or value, or being corundum or sapphire, but simulating another gem in color. Okay, so where's the fucking just Asian? Oriental rug, Oriental short hair, a long history of association with colonialism and with language that others and exoticizes people of various Asian identities. So where's the fucking... They said C paragraph use for something fucking shitty.
Well,
describe people of various Asian identities. It's used to describe elements of Asian culture. Sometimes has a dated feel, but is not usually regarded as offensive. Thank you. I thought. Yes, I think it's fucking like there's better terms that you could use that are probably more accurate. But like, who gives a flying gopher fuck if you go, oh, you're Oriental? I'm not gonna be like, oh, fuck you, fuck you.
I always thought Oriental was described a region, like pretty much what it does. Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't think that was just. Let's note, in my opinion, and if there's Asians out there that find it offensive, I apologize.
Stop being a bitch.
I apologize. If you find it offensive, I won't say it. But
Oriental.
But that's like saying Asian. That is a location.
That one pisses me off more.
By saying you're Asian,
yes,
or you have Asian.
That's too broad. Okay. Fucking Russian people are Asians.
That's true.
Kazaki people are Asian.
True.
Pakistani people are Asian. Indian people are Asian.
That is true.
Filipino people are Asian, and
the
Philippines should be their own continent in general. Nobody wants them.
God love the Philippines.
I'm just kidding. They're
the
nobody
most
gets
confused
it.
people on the planet.
That's an inside joke.
They're the most confused people on the planet.
That's an inside joke for us Asian Oriental people. Because I say all the time, like, everybody, it's the fucking white people that get butthurt about this shit, because everybody knows if you are of Asian descent even including some of like the more Western Asian countries, there's no more rampant inter-regional racism than Asian, specifically Oriental.
But I wouldn't think describing somebody by the region or a region on the planet is necessarily racist. That's like,
it's fine when they do it with Khabib and fucking all them. Because they're from a specific part of Russia or Kazakhstan or wherever the fuck they are.
That's like me getting offended by somebody calling me an American. America, which is actually...
No, you shouldn't be offended by that. You might want to rethink how you feel about being from West Virginia, though.
Well, that's a different story.
I fucked my cousin yesterday.
It could be American, could be north or central or south.
Yeah.
There's 3 areas. So,
I'm an American.
But I wouldn't find that offensive. Now, there are other offensive terms that people are called that we will not say on this podcast that they're very offensive just for the mere fact that they don't. It's not a region. It's an actual noun used to degrade.
Yeah.
We all know them. And they're all different colors have them.
Mm-hmm.
I can say this. It's
that's
like calling a white person a cracker.
Well, see,
it's not a. There's
you
not
cracker ass motherfucker.
There's not a location called Crackerville.
You drive turkey.
Now, if there was, that'd be fucking funny.
But and that's the other thing is like, I think part of the problem is that so many people, including the people that want to get butthurt on behalf of other people, don't know shit about a lot of these places. Like if you use a derogatory term against a black guy, like it's always, they're always what's the word I'm looking, like blanket terms.
Exactly. Perfect.
And they use it works the same way for us fucking slanty-eyed people. Like everybody wants to be like they'll look at like fucking somebody will look at me and want to be like, you fucking gook, and I'm like, I'm not Korean, idiot. Yeah. And also, you don't even know what that fucking word means. That means American soldier. Gook means American soldier.
Is that? Oh, really? I wouldn't.
Yeah, like they call Koreans gook, but that word was made up because they didn't have a word for white people and shit like that.
Oh, no shit. Really?
And when American soldiers started coming into Korea, they called them migook, which is just American soldier, basically. Huh. And because they called them that, because they didn't know what to call them, now a slur for Korean is gook. It's the same thing with gringo.
Yeah, well,
gringo comes from they had American green uniforms and it was green go.
Gringo. Really?
Yeah, it was get the fuck away. We want you the fuck out of our country. You're not like we don't want you here. Green go, gringo. Or
short
WAP
to the point.
WAP for Sicilians.
That's pussy.
No.
Oh.
WOP. WAP. An Italian person. It's a offensive term, a racist term, if you will. It's without papers.
That's why I said I thought it stood for something.
Yeah.
Without papers. Yeah.
It's fucking.
I think we've covered this.
Yeah.
I think we made the WAP joke before. That's right. We made the joke. When you think a young kid was playing that for his Italian father.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, WAP means you can have a WAP with an O in my world. That wet Oriental pussy. But that's offensive. Oriental's offensive. Eat my dick. I just don't like.
Here's the thing: people have the right to be offended about everything.
They do, but that doesn't mean I have to fucking care.
I'm offended if you call me fat.
I call myself fat all the time. You don't see me bitching about it, do you?
I'm offended. You offended me when you called me fat and old.
Well, so now you're fat, old, and offended.
See, I'm doubly offended.
Well, rack them up, Nancy.
I'm offended squared.
Cubed.
Ooh, shit.
Let's fucking go. Let's keep adding those to those exponents. Fuck it.
Let's go.
What? South Africans? I just call them intruders.
I like that.
Really, white people in general, you can just kind of call like, "What's up, fucking overstayed house guest."
Anyway, no, I just think race. It's almost so. Racism is almost so ignorant. It's funny.
It's the It's literally, it's just the culmination of the stupidity and the vanity of man.
But here's the thing. That's human nature. We are designed to despise other people.
Yeah, especially because it's like everybody wants to be racist. Like, let's just admit we're all better at some stuff.
And we all have people we don't like.
Traditionally, black guys are better at basketball, it seems like. I can look at the sun longer than you can. It's okay. A Middle Eastern person can smoke way more opium. And apparently so can Chinese people, from what I have heard from the past.
You know, they're getting their...
But like, it's also...
They're paying us back for all that.
Like, it's just all stereotypical bullshit. Like,
didn't we... The opium crisis in, didn't we bring... I should say we, but your white Europeans take that to China, opium to China?
Oh, probably.
And this is what the payback is. They're fucking us in the ass hard now with fentanyl and all that, shipping that shit in.
I don't know, but like it's just stupid. Like, and then you say all those stereotypical things like, "Oh, he's a black guy. He must be good at basketball." Everyone plays basketball, motherfucker.
Some people are just better at it than others.
You want to know the main reason? Personal opinion. I don't know. This might have been proven by studies or some shit, but personal opinion. You want to know why I think that basketball is so prevalent in the black community?
Because it's cheap.
Exactly.
You need a ball.
Because you have inner city kids that don't have anything being fucking provided to them. What do you got? Back in the day, you got a fucking
basket, bread, or apple basket, or
you put it up on a fucking telephone pole or on the side of your house, and you get a ball, and you've got a sport.
Here's the thing: when it comes to sports, why why black people are so good at sports? We're not going to get, what was it, Jimmy the Greek on it. But, it's about drive. It's about desire.
I thought you were about to just start quoting that. It's about drive. It's about power. Shout out to The Rock.
Because, it's a way out.
Yeah.
They have a desire. There's a reason why so many athletes...
in sports like basketball and shit, like we said, you can play for cheap because you don't have any fucking money coming into your community.
Right. There's a reason why golf and hockey, not a lot of white or black people play in those sports because they're expensive to fucking play.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Hockey's cool. Fuck golf. Golf is boring as shit.
And let's be honest. If football, you had to buy your own equipment,
which you do now in a lot of places.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, I played football, pee-wee, up through college. Never once bought it other than cleats.
Did you have to color yours black because you didn't have those black Nikes?
I hated black. I hate black shoes. You know this.
It's from fucking Friday Night Lights.
Oh, I hate every freaking team I played on had black shoes. I hated that fucking shit.
They're just so fashion forward. They go with everything.
White goes with everything.
Not after Labor Day. You fucking piece of shit.
No,
but yeah, no, that's the whole thing. There's the culmination of this conversation. Racism is fucking stupid.
It is.
It's just like but the sad part of it is it's not gonna go anywhere. Even if it stops being race, it's always gonna be something.
Right.
It's just like the rich look down on the poor, the Christians look down on the Muslims and vice versa, and they all look down on people like me because I don't have a God. I'm going to fucking purgatory.
We are... Evolution has... When we talk, like, the big talk about overpopulation, which I think is actually bullshit to a certain extent.
We're overpopulating areas.
Not the planet.
Like, there's plenty of room for the people that are on this planet. We just only live, like, look at Tokyo.
They want you to live in fucking shoeboxes stacked on top of each other.
Little boxes.
It's like what we talked about Sunday. There's just as many people, I think, in New York City, or what constitutes New York City, and Long Island, I guess, than in the entire continent of Australia.
Yeah. And Australia is like...
Think about that.
Like, isn't Australia like the size of almost all of Europe and Asia?
Something like, I don't know. Don't quote me on, but I would say.
I mean, just look at the population of Alaska. And Alaska is massive.
Oh, I did hear World War III is getting ready to start.
Oh, God, here we go.
Oh, it's going down.
Over what?
Oh, didn't you hear that pipeline blew up?
Really?
Yeah, Russian pipeline got exploded. Natural
Well,
gas.
you know what they say: don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
Yeah, but now
It's like the video I showed you earlier with the guy with the graph. He said, as you see here, the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
right. You know, the big thing is now. Did somebody sabotage it? Was it an act of terrorism?
Probably.
Did the country do it, or
But is it terrorism at that point? You've already invaded a fucking country that didn't do anything to you up to that point. Well,
or did
I mean, I'm sure in the past, but
or there's that conspiracy. That's not a conspiracy. Or that theory is that Russia did a kind of a false flag, did it themselves to blame. I don't know, maybe us.
So what you're saying is
to draw us into
he's out here putting some drama
Yeah.
in the middle of everything.
And then I also heard, I don't know how valid this is or if it's true, apparently the Chinese Navy is parked outside of Alaska right now.
Yeah.
Shit,
For what?
I don't know. I think
We're making a big deal out of it. They're just out there like, we broke it down. I don't know why they sound Japanese.
No.
I don't know. I was gonna do an impression, but I don't know if this particular Navy ship would speak Cantonese or whatever the other one is, Mandarin. Found that interesting. I do find that interesting.
What?
China is a single country that legitimately has two different languages:
Mandarin and Chinese?
Mandarin and Cantonese.
Cantonese.
Yeah, but they can kind of understand each other. It's weird.
We do too.
It's a very weird thing.
We do too.
What? English and Spanish?
No, English and Southern. That's a whole other fucking language.
It's like fucking Boomhauer from King of the Hill. Yeah, dang on man, I done down there fucking corn store, got me the can of baggy. I done seen this old boy. I ain't seen me. You're gonna go and get in the truck. I know do woo woo woo.
You go south of the Mason-Dixon line. That's a different language.
Depending on where you are, yeah. Especially Louisiana. Holy
fuck.
Leave the main city. Even in the main cities in Louisiana, it's hard to bye.
Well,
You hear me?
and plus they throw a lot of French in.
Yeah, they do.
It's fucking weird.
I go down there to that door. I get me the chicken and I sink on fine home. I don't speak fucking French.
Yes.
I done went down there at the Dollar Strip Club, and this girl, she said her name was Avarice. She has a certain je ne sais quoi.
What? I do want to go. I have a bucket list of places.
But
I
I
want.
tell you what, I had too much of that fried chicken and gumbo. I gotta take a meal.
I have a bucket list of places I want to go, and Nolans is one of them.
Oh, I'd love to go there. Just like
It's Mardi
once.
Gras.
I wouldn't even give a fuck about going on Mardi Gras. I would want to go. I would eat all the food because I would go like into the ghetto a little bit too, to get the good shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like food and live music, I would be happy. Like I don't even need Mardi Gras.
Gregory's.
I would be overstimulated with
Gregory's
Mardi Gras.
asking, have we seen the new Monsters movie?
No, I'm gonna
I haven't.
watch it though. Rob Zombie directed it.
What's it? Is it on
Netflix.
Is it on Netflix? I will check it out then.
He said it was bad. I feel like I'm gonna like it.
I don't know. We'll find out. I was never a big Monsters guy anyway.
I loved the Monsters, and then
I
I love Rob Zombie, and then I love the people that Rob Zombie uses repeatedly in his movies.
It would be interesting. I'm not a big Rob Zombie guy. Directorial.
He makes a lot of things so perfectly twisted.
I mean, what?
Not all
House
of
of
them.
a
Like
Thousand
Halloween
Corpses.
House of a Thousand Corpses was great. I love that movie.
Eh.
The Devil's Rejects. Like I love all those movies. Like
I
everything
did
with
not see-
Captain Spaulding in it.
I did
I've
not see
enjoyed.
his
Halloween.
I did not see that.
I enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite, but I enjoyed
Which
it.
one had Paris Hilton in it? Is that-
House of Wax.
House of Wax. That's right.
That was great. Got to see her head get impaled.
Gregory loves bad movies, but his wife cannot act at all.
Oh, Sherry Moon Zombie.
I don't even. And I'm not even that big of a fan of Rob Zombie's music.
Oh, I am. I fucking love
I mean,
Rob Zombie.
it's hit or miss with me.
Well, it was like the first cassette tape I ever bought was Hellbilly Deluxe. I was like 8.
I mean, it's.
I just bought it because it looked cool.
I put it in two different genres, basically. Smashing Pumpkins. I feel about him the same way I feel about Smashing Pumpkins. Probably 60 to 75% of the stuff I don't like.
Oh, I'll buy.
But they have a few bangers that I do like.
I'll buy the same Rob Zombie album 10 times before I buy a single Smashing Pumpkin Zombie. And I'm not saying they're bad. They're just not really my shit.
Let's be honest. They're no Nickelback.
Nobody's Nickelback.
The greatest
Mozart's been dead for like 300 years, and he today is making better music than Nickelback.
The greatest band of all time. Give them some credit.
I will not.
You will. You have to.
Especially after this last song. That one that I showed you. Ugh, fuck you.
Oh, it's all over TikTok now. There's a lot of shit on TikTok with it now.
Let's genre bend, even though we're not good.
I think to get it. I was watching a TikTok today about where it went off the rails for them. Apparently, it started where it really went off. In my opinion, they got too big, too quick, and they were just everywhere.
Yeah, and then and then go figure, they ran out of things to make songs about, so they kept making the same fucking songs.
It's like Alabama football.
I'm bucked out in the back. Show fuck yourself.
It's like Alabama football. 15 years ago, everybody loved Alabama football. Now they're
just tired of it.
They're tired of it. They want them to go away.
Yeah,
that's what happened to Nickelback. They were overplayed like a motherfucker.
Nickelback's like a hemorrhoid
in the early.
It's annoying and it's itchy, but it'll disappear for a while.
Yeah. Too much of anything is a bad thing. I love peanut butter and chocolate. I love Reese Cups.
You should eat just Reese Cups for a whole day and see what happens.
I will never eat another Reese Cup ever again.
I don't believe that.
I hate macaroni and cheese, right?
I did not know that. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I hate macaroni and cheese.
Like all macaroni and cheese across the board?
I can tolerate Kraft shells or whatever. That
shit's good.
I have to load it up with fucking salt. I have to put them.
Not even like homemade mac and cheese with like a crispy top and shit.
I cannot stand it.
Huh.
And here's why. Apparently, when I was young,
your dad would go get liquor and he would bring back mac and cheese. And cheese and Butterfingers.
No. Apparently, when I was a young lad, I ate it all the fucking time. So macaroni and cheese to me is like Nickelback.
What a great fucking analogy.
But
so what we've learned tonight is Nickelback is like macaroni and cheese and hemorrhoids. Racism's dumb. Oriental's okay to say.
Depends
what
on the
else.
person.
They spent billions of dollars to shoot some shit out of an asteroid that doesn't fucking matter. Go figure. Who'd have thunk it? I'm parked out in the back. Fuck you.
Oh, is that your phone going off?
Yeah, okay. Jesus Christ.
You're busy tonight. No, but getting back to Rob Zombie. I can give or take. I mean, it's not horrible. I'm not going to go out of my way.
I fucking love Rob Zombie. That's still one of the better live shows I've seen. Like, it's right behind Slipknot. His live show was sick.
That is one thing I've not done. Reading Gregory comment. Apparently, I've insulted mac and cheese by comparing them to Nickelback. Anyway.
Bitch, who the fuck are you?
You got a catfish?
I think we got a catfish.
On what?
Instagram.
Sweet.
That is not my personal account. I think they know better than to hit up my personal account because I will put an end to that shit so fast. And now I'm just scrolling through this post real quick because it has a post. That's fucking cool. I want one.
Oh.
Surprise balls.
Balls.
A mushroom ring, but however, magic crystal surprise. Eat my dick. I do want one of those though. That's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, that is sweet. That would look good right
there.
Right?
That's fucking dope.
Right there.
Shop now. Wait for it. Wait for it. Loading. Screenshot. Got it.
No, but what were we talking about?
How much you love mac and cheese and how bad Nickelback is.
I don't mind Nickelback. They got some bangers. I will say that. I will give credit where credit's due.
I like one Nickelback song and nobody knows it. And it's not like, I wouldn't even say that like musically I like the song. I just like that it's actually about something.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not about you fucking douche.
And we've learned mac and cheese is gross, and I hate macaroni.
Mac and cheese is delicious.
Mac and cheese is
Bad mac and cheese is fucking gross.
We all know I'm funny when it comes to food.
Yeah, you're like little kid picky, but you're like in the weirdest ways.
I will try something. I will try anything once.
Dick. We should try spotted dick on the show.
Okay.
It's an actual food.
I know.
We should try it on the show live.
I have a freckle. We can start it right now.
I don't think either of us are packing enough to have it be like a dick. If anything, ours would be like categorized as a wiener. But we should do that. We should try spotted dick on the show. Let's see what we're in for. Let's find out what's going on with this spotted dick. Oh, let's see what happens when I put just spotted dick into
No, that's a dangerous Google search.
That's the first thing that popped up. Okay. Spotted dick is a traditional British steamed pudding historically made with suet and dried fruit and often served with custard. Non-traditional variants include recipes that replace suet with other fats or that include eggs to make something similar to a sponge pudding or cake. That actually sounds kind of good. Let's eat. I am going to fucking absolutely demolish some spotted dick live on YouTube one of these days. I'm going to have a spotted dick all up in my mouth.
We're doing a special thumbnail for that one.
Oh, I'm getting one of those fucking Betty Cocker molds, too. I'm going to make it myself. It's going to be the shape of a dick.
What'd
you do last night? Went balls deep on some spotted dick.
I was about ready to say, I had a brilliant take on something, and I forgot it.
I got a stomach full of spotted dick.
No, but I do have a weird... I don't like a lot of things.
I know.
When it comes to food. I'm very meat and potatoes kind of guy.
Literally. Like, I'm pretty sure the only thing I've seen you eat in the last, 48 hours was potatoes and peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
I have not had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich this week. It was a turkey and cheese.
Oh, okay. American cheese?
Yes.
At least step that up a little bit. Get provolone or something.
I don't like provolone.
Really?
I not really.
Provolone. I love.
I will eat the shit out of some pepper jack though.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
I love pepper jack.
I love just cheese. Fucking Munster cheese.
That's like that shit at UDF, the pepperoni and.
Yeah, where it's like pepperoni wrapped around like a fucking string cheese.
No, it's just in a cup. It's got pepperoni and it's got cubes of cheese.
The little protein packs.
Yeah,
got like some peanuts.
No, it's just pepperoni and cheese.
Mm.
It's cut in little cubes. I will eat the shit out of that too. I will take a spotted dick eating that shit.
Oh man, good times.
Yeah. Well, we're getting close here.
I know that one fucking just flew by.
Got about 10 minutes and we'll go. We're gonna do a Patreon tonight.
We can try. We'll see what it turns into. We can yell all those racial slurs that we haven't been able to say so far.
Yes, we will. We will become racist on the Patreon live stream, which is only available to the Patreon subscribers.
That's not true. Just before fucking sees the wrong shit.
No, we are going to get racist on our Patreon episode.
We're going to say Oriental a bunch of times.
So go to patreon.com/GITM podcast and become a Patreon subscriber, and you can hear Travis get racist.
Oriental.
Anyway.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's their words. I don't get offended by words very, very rarely.
I mean, it's the fucking it's the intent behind the words that fucking sucks. For real.
Yeah,
that's what it really is. That's the problem.
Right. That's that's where words become not dangerous, become mean. Is the intent behind the word.
Yeah. But I mean, still, don't get me wrong. Don't go walking around just throwing around the N-word.
Right. Don't use it as an adjective.
Yeah.
But I think you should be able to say it in context of talking about it. Any of these words, any racial.
Tech9 used it as a verb.
Any racial slur. If you are having a discussion about racism and verbiage, you should be able to say it. You're not directing it toward anybody.
Well, I mean, that's the difference between a a verbal accosting and a conversation, which is part of the problem with this whole fucking scenario in this world that we live in now, is that there are no conversations. There are arguments.
Right. There's no discord, civil discord at all.
Yes. Nobody wants to hear somebody out.
We're very tribal. I think we're getting back to our
Oh,
roots.
yeah.
We're getting back to our roots, I think. Our
Why do
prehistoric
you think
roots.
they want to fucking have the Democrat-Republic things be so fucking pronounced and known? Like, because it feeds into the natural tribal nature of man.
Right. We are tribal by nature because that's how we survived.
Yeah.
Tribes.
Like we're around thousands of people on a daily basis. That was not normal.
Right.
Fucking 10,000 years ago.
I think there's
If you saw somebody from across the river 10,000 years ago, you fucking tried to kill them with a rock.
I know.
Don't try to kill your neighbors with rocks.
Don't quote me on this. I might be getting the number wrong, but they've done studies, and apparently we are good with about 70 people as a person.
That's pushing it.
A tribe of about 70 people is about all we are.
I don't even know
engineered.
if you could like put 70 people's pictures in front of me right now and I could remember all their names.
No, you're right. I agree.
Not without at least having to think about it. Like I couldn't just Jimmy, Sally, Bobby, Tony, like Tammy Lynn, Heather Lynn.
A lot of lens. Okay.
He said Brittany, Cassandra. I'll give you a hint. This guy's a Lynn on the end of it. Oh, you motherfucker. I got you now.
Classic Ted. Love Ted. Some of Marky Mark's best work.
He's done some good shit. The New Guys. Fucking love that movie.
It's got Will Ferrell.
I don't give a shit. That movie's funny as fuck.
But it has Lil Rock and Samuel L. Jackson in the beginning, so it makes up for it.
I was the only person in the movie theater that like audibly laughed when they died in that movie. Like silent movie theater when they hit that ground, and I was in the back like, ha! But all the little things in that movie make it so good. Like fucking when the accounting firm or whatever the fuck they were going to talk to the guy and it blew up while they were walking up to it, and then laying there and he's like, Will Ferrell's like, I definitely have internal bleeding. He's like, oh, you know those movies where they just walk away from the explosion and it looks really cool? I call bullshit on that one. Star Wars was bullshit. And he's like, that Mark Wahlberg said, don't fuck with Star Wars. It was factually accurate. Oh my God.
I will say,
he said, this is my wife. No, seriously, who is that?
I will say, Marky Mark, American Treasure.
He was the guy. He was in that Father Stew movie that I watched last week that I was talking about.
Yeah, it was about. Yeah,
It's fucking pretty good. I was like, I mean, the Catholic Church is still kind of bogus to me, but it was a good movie.
But I don't like. I'm not a big Will Ferrell fan.
I love Will Ferrell.
I don't like much.
His nuance and his comedic timing and his ability to improv are just second to none.
I just don't find him that funny.
Renaissance Man, Mark Wahlberg's first movie.
Was that? I don't think Renaissance Man was his first movie. Wasn't it that one? There was one before it, I think, where he played the bat. I want to say Fear or something like that.
Cape Fear. No, Cape Fear was Robert De Niro.
I think it was called Fear or something.
Yeah.
Where he played the demented boyfriend.
Oh, and he was also fucking Dirk Diggler.
Yes. Classic movie.
But yeah, it's Will Ferrell's improvisation that makes him so great.
I think
because you can tell when he's just kind of let's just roll, see what we'll get, and it's so good.
This might be wrong, but I feel he's like a poor man's Adam Sandler.
Oh, not at all. I think Will Ferrell is funnier than Adam Sandler. I love Adam Sandler.
I do not think he's funny.
I think he's hilarious.
I don't.
It's because you can tell.
I don't
like
think
you can tell when he's just starts riffing, and that's when it's really funny.
I don't think it's like the cowbell on Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is Christopher Walken makes the skit. I did not think that was that funny.
I mean, I wasn't always the hugest fan of Will Ferrell's SNL stuff for the most part, but like in movies, I love him.
I just don't
Like fucking, like just his ability to just fucking say funny shit is amazing.
I don't even think he's the best improv. I would take Ryan Reynolds over him any day with improv.
Improv.
I think Ryan Reynolds is more funny than Will Ferrell. And he's a dime piece. That's just... Maybe I'm just judgmental by he looks like a dork. Maybe that's what it is.
No, he doesn't. He looks like the drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers. He does. They're like fucking twins.
He's a white guy with a fro. I don't trust him.
Is it Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Yeah.
I think it, yeah. They're like fucking twins.
He has light hair.
And he's like...
Chet. I think his name's Chet.
Yeah, Chad something.
Has dark hair.
I don't know, but yeah, no, Will Ferrell's hilarious.
I just
You have to, like, especially if you, like, his bloopers
He's
alone.
the Nickelback of comedic acting.
No.
Yes.
No. I would say that would have to be, the Wilson brothers. Because they're just, Ben Stiller.
Yeah, I'm not.
And again, I like Ben Stiller, but like,
You know what ruined
if
it?
he didn't like have like his like face that he makes so well, like he wouldn't be that funny.
I mean, Ben Stiller goes too far over the top. And I don't find it funny. That's like Dodgeball. I find that character cringy.
That's the point.
But it takes it away. It takes it away from me.
I'll give him Dodgeball. I will give Ben Stiller Dodgeball. There was some funny shit that he did in that movie. Like when he bought Average Joe's and he was like $100,000 and he was like, Michelle. And he came and opened the metal briefcase. It was just the one stack of money. He was like, I know it looks a lot bigger on TV, but that's $100,000. That was the stupidest shit ever. It was so funny.
And like, what's the one where him and Owen Wilson, the model, what? Zoolander.
Oh, I'll give him
hate
Zoolander
those.
too.
I hate those movies.
But Zoolander was well written, is what it was.
I mean, like,
he said when he slammed that model on the ground, he said, "Is this a school for ants?"
like Tropic Thunder,
Amazing,
not over the top. I liked him in that. I found him. What?
He wasn't even really what I liked about Tropic Thunder.
Oh, Robert Downey Jr. stole the show, but that's beside the point.
Robert Downey Jr. did. Jack Black was funny as fuck in that movie. He's like, no, you can't have any of my fucking jelly beans.
And I hate to say, I liked him in Meet the Fockers and.
That series was good. Yeah,
right. Because
but he's just like, I just don't.
It's not over the top. It's not cringy.
Like I wouldn't say that
funny.
he is a particularly funny person. He's in well written comedic movies.
See,
but fuck, I mean, you got a twofer with Zoolander because Will Ferrell was in Zoolander too.
He was
Mugatu.
That's probably the real reason why I just hate those movies.
I thought Zoolander is like a forgotten freshness for me. Like that movie, it's so fucking stupid. Like just the scene when they're like, I can't find it. Where's the file? And like, it's in the computer. It's in the computer. And they start playing the fucking, what is it, like 20 Space Odyssey, whatever the fuck that, and it's fucking him and Luke Wilson or Owen Wilson like chimpanzee in the fucking computer trying to get the file out.
Don't even get me started with Owen Wilson.
He has his moments.
No.
He just, like, Wedding Crashers was good, but not because of him. That Wedding Crashers was good for the same reason that fucking Internship was good, because of Vince Vaughn.
Exactly. Vince Vaughn is
And Vince Vaughn is hit and miss, too. He's hit and miss, though. He's had some where I was just like, I'm just not fucking, it's not.
What was the one with
not
him
tickling
and
my
Jennifer
tank.
Aniston, the breakup or something?
Yes, that shit was, the best part of that was the deleted scene. When he was like, when they were arguing at the beginning before they broke up, and he said, "Don't even get me started on your brother." She said, or on your sister. Oh. My sister's been through a lot of dick.
I was like, what is it? 4 Christmases. Have you seen that? Him and Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah, that one was pretty good. Yeah.
Fucking hilarious. What else is he in?
We're just
Intern, like the intern.
the internship. The unrated internship is fucking hilarious. And even Owen Wilson is much funnier in the unrated version.
But Wedding Crashers I've seen once.
I fucking love Wedding Crashers. I mean, it's like if you put him in with another male lead, it's the same movie over and over again.
He's an American treasure.
What was that one? Didn't he do one with Kevin James? Or am I fucking losing my mind? See, Kevin James. I think Kevin James is funny.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever seen a movie. Even King of Queens. I used to watch the shit out of King of Queens.
I liked it. The only one I did not like, whatever the mall cop one, Bart.
Paul Blart. That movie's so funny, dude.
It's okay.
It's childish funny, but it's fucking funny.
Here's the thing about those kind of movies.
When he was what was it? Oh shit! When they were having dinner in the beginning, and his mom said something about the cake, and he's like, "No, I'm not really feeling like it, Mom." And she said something. He was like, "So about that cake?" She said, "Oh, I thought you didn't want to." He was like, "Well, now you talked about it, and now I can't. Just get the cake."
Here's what I don't like about those type of movies, and the difference between them and Adam Sandler. Same types of movies. They come across. Adam Sandler comes across like he's not trying too hard.
That's because it's his movie,
right? To where like that, it's almost trying to be too funny.
Yeah, well, but see, that's the thing. You have to live up to something. Adam Sandler doesn't.
Well, no.
He's got Happy Madison Productions. He's got his own production
I'm just
company.
saying the movies themselves, they're the same.
I don't know. Some of his old movies, he was clearly more animated, like Happy Gilmore, shit like that.
But it's not. It's almost like they're like.
Or the best Adam Sandler movie that everybody forgets about.
Which one?
Fucking Billy Madison.
Yeah.
That is the best Adam Sandler movie. Just the little things. Like when he drunkenly is chasing the fucking penguin when his dad's having the business meeting. He falls on his face and then they all go inside and she's like, "Billy!" The fucking super racist maid or whatever, or house lady, whatever the fuck. I don't know what to call her. Thought it was very odd that she was black in that movie, but oh well. And he's just leg and tries to grab her leg. Like that alone made me crack up. He said, "Don't put it out with your boots, Ted." He said, "It's poop again." He called the shit poop.
What? There's only been one Adam Sandler movie I could not watch. Could not make it through.
What?
What was the one where he was a Mossad agent?
You don't mess with the Zohan? That movie was stupid as fuck, but it had some really funny moments.
I just could not fucking tolerate that one.
When he threatened the little kid when he's cutting his hair, he said, "You do not. I've done this. I've seen this. You do not want this."
And what's the one you always talk about?
Or his dad? He said, "Hello down there in the Fagala hole."
What's the one you always talk about with Harvey Keitel? Oh fuck,
Adam Sandler?
The devil. What? Little Nicky. I was not a fan of that one either.
Oh, Little Nicky's fucking great.
I was not overly
Little Nicky's great. He said, "I'm just going to sit here with my pizza and peppermint schnapps." Oh my god. Little Nicky was awesome, dude. He said, "Popeye's chicken's fucking awesome." Even like Adam Sandler's not movies that weren't intended to be solely comedies I like. Like Spanglish. Have you ever seen Spanglish?
No, I have not seen it.
Spanglish is such a good movie.
And
it is it tugs on the heartstrings. It's a very I legitimately think that Spanglish is a fantastic film.
And we've kind of
Click.
That's what I was just going to say.
Oh my god, I cry every time I watch Click.
Me too.
Which part?
Just when he realized at the end, well, when he realizes what he's done. And plus, Kate Beckinsale's hot. I cried just by looking at her.
I always cry when it's raining and he like basically accepts that he's gonna die to talk to his kids and his wife one more time, and he's just laying there screaming while they're driving her away, and they somehow hear him every time. He's like, "Ben." I cry like a fucking baby, dude, every time.
But it was funny, but not over. But it was emotional. It was emotional.
Well, and also he had the fucking ace in the hole. He had Christopher Walken in there. Christopher Walken is the most slept on comedic human being in the world.
Just the way
his cadence, yes. Oh my god. Like, Oh, hey.
But I agree with Gregory on this. Vince Vaughn, very talented. Can do comedy and can do drama.
I wasn't the hugest fan of his stand-up. It wasn't bad by any means, but like he's not in anywhere near any type of top list for me personally.
I don't think I've ever heard any of his stand-up.
Oh, he did the tour. Like they made a movie out of it.
I don't think I watched it. But like Gregory said, he was great in Hacksaw Ridge.
I haven't seen that shit in so long.
It's only a 3-4 year old movie.
Yeah, that's pretty much when I saw it. God.
Young Frankenstein. I don't think I've ever seen Young Frankenstein, actually.
Really?
I don't think so. Is that the one, Gene Wilder? Is that the old one? Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen it.
Really? You gotta watch that.
I probably have seen it back when I was a kid.
You should watch that for sure.
And I'm not a big Gene Wilder guy either.
He's in Blazing Saddles.
I know, but that's the one.
He said, "Look at that, steady as a rock." Shoot with this hand. It's so fucking stupid. The sheriff is. He said the sheriff is near. Oh my God.
Oh.
He said, "Everybody back up where he gets it."
I believe you left out a word.
Yes, I did a couple of times.
Oh, I like when people get pissed off about that movie when they actually see it unedited.
Oh, but yeah, like
how could they make that? Black guy was co-writer of that.
Right, like
2 people wrote that, and 50% of them were black.
Right, and there's a certain point where like you just have to do that. You have to reach a point where if you're gonna laugh at something, how much power are you giving it over you to hurt you at that point?
That's what I was gonna say earlier when we were on the racism shit.
Circling back to racism.
They're words, and I think I said this. They're just words. Yeah, you can call me whatever the fuck you want.
Right. Just don't call me late for dinner.
You can call me late for dinner too. Fuck it.
Yeah, because we traditionally don't eat dinner till at least like 10 anyway.
I will get me some peanut butter jelly or a potato.
Yeah, I know. You are such an old person all of a sudden.
Why?
Your diet makes you an old man now.
Why?
You fucking eat like your dinner after the gym and shit is what, 3 potatoes?
Great. I didn't.
This is the fucking. Was this the Great Depression? Like what the fuck?
Bringing up the Irish in me. No, potatoes. I did not know potatoes were so high in potassium as well. They are.
I really don't eat that many potatoes for real. I love potatoes, but like
they're high.
I think I just ate them so much for so long that I just don't want fucking potatoes.
I have to have a potassium deficiency.
Deficiency?
Yes, my lith is kicking.
It's like he reads words backwards.
Because I hate bananas. So I do not take in any potassium.
Whatever happened to the fucking guy that played Napoleon Dynamite?
I stand correct. I forgot about one movie Will Ferrell did with him. Were they the ice skaters?
Oh my God, Blades of Glory. That movie was fucking hilarious.
I will say that.
Have you seen Semi-Pro?
Yeah, I wasn't.
The basketball one? I think that's one of my that might be my favorite Will Ferrell movie. That shit is so funny.
This is sacrilege. I hated fucking Anchorman.
Oh,
I did not find it. I did not find it that funny.
About that. Anchorman's pretty fucking hilarious. But like you can say Anchorman's hilarious not even just because of Will Ferrell. Like just that cast. Oh my God! Like
saves it a little bit for me.
Well, like Paul forget Paul Rudd is fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah,
like Wanderlust or shit. Did you see that one
with Jennifer Aniston? Yeah,
was that Jennifer? It was Jennifer Aniston where they went and lived on like the commune.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude, that shit was. I'm gonna break you off a piece of this dick. Like, see, Gregory says that Anchorman is a terrible movie. It doesn't have to be a good movie. Like it's just like fuck a movie. Just give me the one-liners. He said, "Como están, bitches?" Ben Stiller was in that shit. He said, "No, they're not doing the Be a Fight without Spanish language news." The fucking Will Smith randomly playing the ESPN guy in the second one. Did you see the second one?
I've never seen the second.
Oh my god, he goes fake blind for a while and like has a pet shark on like the beach and shit. It's so fucking stupid. It's so stupid. I love it though. Those are like Burke Tamlin fucking went on to have 12 children. Blah 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 blah. I love Lamp. Do you really love the Lamp, Brick, or are you just naming things in the office and saying you love them? I love Lamp. I love Lamp.
What the hell is Moon Unit talking about? Well, we talking about Bigfoot's dick.
When he put on the Sex Panther cologne.
Oh.
Everybody's like, it smells like Bigfoot's dick.
I was gonna say we've had conversations about Bigfoot's dick on this podcast.
It smells like a used diaper filled with burnt hair.
I mean that
is a used diaper filled with Indian food and then a turd covered in burnt hair.
That is a topic we've sucked on here.
He said, what's that? It's Sex Panther. It's made with bits of real panther. It's illegal in 13 countries. 60% of the time, it works every time. He says, pungent. It stings the nostrils. He said, Brian, I'm not going to lie to you. That smells like pure turpentine. Oh, what was it? They're spraying him off out back. He said, this is worse than the time the raccoon got into the copier.
I take it back. There is another, well, for a movie I can tolerate. What's the one where he's a stepdad or the soccer coach?
Oh.
What was the name of that?
Fuck, Mike Ditka was in it.
Yeah.
Kicking and screaming.
Yeah, that wasn't horrible. I can tolerate it.
I don't know. I still liked it when Get Hard was good.
Kevin Hart couldn't even save that for me.
See, I'm not that big of a Kevin Hart fan. Like, I like Kevin Hart, but like I don't love him. Like he does great shit. It's just not always for me. Now that movie he did with The Rock when they CGI'd fat young Rock, that shit.
Central Intelligence.
Oh my god, that's all I remember from that movie.
Oh, I like Central Intelligence.
Oh god,
was not a big John or what is that? Zombie or no John? What's the fucking one movie they redid?
Who?
The Rock and Hart and Jack Black was in it. The old Robin Williams movie.
What? Jumanji.
Yeah, Jumanji. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I didn't hate it.
It
wasn't like I didn't like it from the standpoint of the being around, like being a kid when Jumanji came out. But like, if they would have just given it a different name, it would have been perfectly fine. It just didn't hit the spot of Jumanji for me as a '90s kid. Horrible Bosses is a good one too.
That's a fucking classic. 1 and 2.
You know what else? You know the movies. One of the movies that I missed that I haven't watched in forever that I need to watch.
What?
Superbad.
I'm not sure I've seen it all the way through.
What?
I've seen bits and pieces.
Evan, you don't want chicks to think you suck dick at fucking pussy. That one line alone fucking makes the whole... He said, God damn it, Fogel. Why are you so fucking dumb? I just want to rip your stupid fucking face off, put it on mine, and buy the fucking alcohol myself. You don't have the intelligence or the steady hand to pull off as a procedure like that. So, ha! The guy hits him with his car. He's like, what the fuck was that? He's like, ow, my back, cops. He said, give me all the money you have in your pocket. He said, $14? What are we in fucking third grade? Oh my god!
Well, I think we.
Now I gotta watch. I have to watch Superbad sometime in the next 24 hours. I
right.
haven't watched that movie in fucking forever. He said, I brought some condoms and some spermicidal lube. He said, oh, you brought lube? Let me see that. He fucking chucks it across the parking lot. He said, hey, what was that for? He said, you brought lube? This is a high school party. These aren't dried up old ladies. They're good to go.
All right.
He said, can you get some alcohol for the party tonight? Yeah, of course. You know, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. Yeah, that's cool. The funny thing about my back is it's on my cock. I could quote that movie all fucking day, dude.
All right, let's move this to this shit to Patreon. Okay, I say we wrap this up and go to our
go smoke a cigarette.
Take our break, and we'll be back.
Spermicidal lube.
we will be back on Monday for episode 200.
No idea what we're doing yet.
Maybe, I don't know.
We'll just kind of slap it together.
What else we got going on? Yep. We're going to do a
Fuck
Patreon.
it.
We'll continue we will do our racist.
Damn, it's already after 9:30. Holy fuck.
We'll do our racist bit in Patreon. Patreon will be a short one. We'll get out all
Patreon.com/Ghost in the Night.
I'm not even going to hit the graphic.
Or GITN podcast. I don't know if I can.
GITN podcast.
Yeah.
I'm not
hit
hitting the
up.
graphic. We're out of here.
Is Mooney in it? Patreon?
I don't know.
If you're not, you should be. I
But
think he is.
Thanks
There's
everybody
like David
for
Miller.
joining in on this fun-filled live stream where Travis showed
It's only $2.
his true racist colors,
Fucking Orientals.
which he is one of.
I have to hear one more white person look at me and go, "How do you see like that?" I'm like,
Well, maybe it's because your glasses are dirty or something.
"What are you talking about? My eyes are smaller without them. I've proven that to you."
No, maybe they think your glasses are dirty and you can't see through them.
I don't know, but joke's on you guys. I've never bought a blindfold in my fucking life. I just go and get a roll of floss.
All right. We'll see you guys on Monday for our next 200 episode or whatever episode.
We'll do stuff with microphones and cameras on Monday.
And probably it won't be good. So
Is it ever?
we like it. That's all that fucking matters. Let's be honest.
It's like masturbation. It's not good, but we like it. It works for us.
All right. We'll see you guys later. And Patreon subscribers who are in the chat, we will do it the same way. I will send you the link in the via email.
If you're not a Patreon subscriber, $2.
Patreon.com/GI10 podcast. Take care, guys.
You get to see it here, Phil, say the N-word. That's not true. Somebody somewhere is going to be like, "I can't believe that these podcasters say the N-word." We're like, "What motherfucker when? Neighborhood? Fucking..."
Hey, they pay $2. I'll say whatever the fuck they want me to say.
I don't know about that.
All right, we'll see you
Just
guys
get
later.
real risky with it. Be like, "I'm a new listener and I'm black. You fucking nincompoop."
All right, take care, guys. We'll see you later.